Stezo Radio is for adults only.
The Stezo Radio Show. The Stezo Radio Show. The Stezo Radio Show. The Stezo Radio Show. Well, it's that radio show where we go toe to toe. Hot topic, dropping knowledge straight from Chicago, and it's our point of view. So tell me what you gon' do. Drop a line, don't be lying, trying to get with the crew. Cause we be talking them facts, exposing them fiction. Man, it's so real that we be causing some friction. Probably something you missing. Ain't no need to be dissing. Just relax here and listen because we spitting and simping. The Stezo Radio Show. 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 The Stezo Radio Show.
Stezo Radio.
Alright, we back one more time with another Stezo Radio. Hope y'all been paying attention to the contest we got going on. If not, follow Youngin. He gonna give y'all his tag. He gonna keep y'all informed on that contest. Question contest to see if the fans really pay attention. This topic right here, we're gonna kick it off. Thanks to one of the OGs of rap, Ice-T. He posted his feelings on interracial relationships and why he think white girls are better than black girls. Gave us 10 reasons. And we highlighted some of the best. We're going to start with the intro. Go.
Yo, you got Short Dog in the building. Follow me at _ShortDogSR.
Residential Young and Kurt. Follow me at _KurtSR.
It's that nigga back at the round table.
Alright, for this one I had to get some real music again, so I hollered at King. He said, hell yeah, you can play me all day in the background. So we got King music going on. Check him out on Stezo Radio SoundCloud page. Now, I'm gonna start with the first one that I like. You ever received head from a white girl? I rest my case.
Yeah.
Now that was his number 2 of reasons why. 2 great reasons. Number 2 of his 10 reasons why white girls are better.
Well, see, I never had hair from a white girl, so I can't. I don't know what that feel like. I'm trying to see what that be like, though.
You know something, Short? I ain't never dealt with a white girl, but hey, man, 9 out of every 10 niggas say white girl give the best head, so it gotta be some truth into it. Yeah. It gotta be some kind of truth into it.
I think they invented this shit.
They might be one to do that licking from the back.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it could be. I remember they said you can get pussy from a black girl before you can get hair from them, but it's vice versa with a white girl.
Yeah.
Ooh. They'll suck you off before they give you the pussy.
Ooh.
Now, I tend to agree with that. I ain't never been with a white girl, but just off what I heard and what I seen.
Yeah, I was about to say,
I would.
Well, I think on one of them, don't he say that they more acceptive of shit that goes on in the bedroom?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So I guess that kind of goes hand in hand, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I love 50 Shades of Grey.
Never seen that shit.
Me neither,
never seen
I heard it was
white girl.
Hey. You saying the sister slipping? The sisters are slipping? They slacking on they macking?
Hey.
Yo, I seen a photo.
I think they get comfortable quick.
I seen a photo a while ago. Facebook friend post. It was 2 thick ass white girls.
Man,
and they said, "Hey, once these bitches learn how to cook, black girls, it's over."
Look, I've been saying this for the longest. People been thinking I'm crazy, but these white girls coming.
They taking over.
They taking over. And that's how they doing it. They taking over, and I agree with that. They learn how to cook something. Look, anytime you hear a brother say he finna be at a white girl crib for Thanksgiving or something like that.
Oh yeah. You never
no.
hear that too.
You never hear that. You ain't never gonna hear that. But the moment you do, it's problem. It's problem. World War III.
Oh no, I think that's why these females getting a little more upset at brothers that's dipping out, with the white women, because now the women are actually looking good.
Yeah,
I mean, I can't really touch a white woman. I don't know, it's just not in me. But hey, it's a few that I be like, hey, I might make that happen.
Hey man, I'm messing with him. If you got the complexion for the protection, holla at me.
I don't know. I think it's my whole I don't eat pork.
That is true. That is true. You know what I'm saying? That is true. I don't want to tell her, come over to dinner and tell her, to tell my people, invite her to Thanksgiving dinner and like, this is my baby Becky, but don't put no swine on my plate. You know what I mean? I don't know how they gonna look at me like that. True, but hey, it is what it is, I guess.
I agree with number 10.
He
say white girls get their hair wet. They don't complain about getting their hair wet like our sisters do.
Oh, you know what? Sure, let me see that list real fast. I'm sorry, listeners. We gonna read them all off for y'all because we've been discussing this for a minute.
Yeah.
All right, number 10 was white girls can get their hair wet. It's summertime. Who wants to be at the pool with your girl who only concern is not getting her hair wet? Number 9. White girls don't talk back. Put a little aggression in your voice and she will do whatever you say. Number 8. It's easier introducing them to your family and friends. Everyone, this is Amber. That shit's way easier than saying, everyone, this is... What the fuck is it? Shaniqua. Number 7. White girls have way less restrictions in the bedroom than any other race. You can basically do whatever. Number 6, white girls aren't looking to be in a rap video. Meaning when y'all go out, she's not looking for you to buy out the bar and light the club up with sparklers. I don't know about that one.
Yeah, he lost me on that one.
Yeah, because I seen Kim Kardashian at the club,
Hey, but Kim got it though, so
yeah. But I'm just saying though, they like that shit too. They like that attention. Number 5, white girls have no problem spoiling their men with gifts. They love that shit. Number 4, white girls don't give you as many headaches as other races. There's no nagging, complaining, and other annoying ass behaviors. No running through your phone and wanting to know who such and such is. Number 3, white girls cater to and love to take care of their men. Cooking, no problem. Cleaning, no problem. Can they cook though? Cause they don't use seasoning. They don't use seasoning salt like Lawry's. I don't trust that shit. All right, number 2. We already talked about that one first. You ever receive head from a white girl? I rest my case. And the number 1 reason white girls are just more fun. There's no other way to put it. If you just want to have fun without any other negative shit, get you a white girl.
Yeah, so I mean, pretty much is he only gave you 9 reasons, but all the 9 add up into that final one. So
yeah, all have fun. I don't know. You know what it is for me though?
What?
I like the attitude of sisters. I like the hairstyle.
Yeah.
I mean, it's I don't know. I guess 'cause I grew up around it, but okay, the ponytail. A white girl ponytail is straight to the back. Just straight to the back, kind of, finna play volleyball. But a black girl get that little, ponytail, stick it to the side, Farrakhan party up.
But you know something though? But it's funny.
In the front.
It's funny you say that. Now, like you said, I'm just like you. You know what I'm saying? I like the black women in the hair, whatnot. But do a lot of black women keep their hair up? Because like you said, like you said, the ponytail, for every chick you see with a nice looking ponytail, you see the one that got the little scrunchie in the back.
Ooh, holding on,
the little scrunchie bullshit. Like now I don't give a fuck what you say, that shit ain't sexy. You know what I'm saying?
That fix it Jesus ponytail.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And the bitch got nerve to have like 2 scrunchies on it. You know what I'm saying? Be green and white and shit. You know what I'm saying?
My mama didn't know how to do
you know what I'm saying? But check this out.
Yeah.
It's one right here that kind of caught me or whatnot. It's the one, I think it was number 4. He was like, white girls don't give you as much headaches as other races. No nagging, complaining, annoying ass behavior. Now, let me ask you this. I've never dated a white chick, but could that be, or could he be saying that because white women don't come with as much baggage as you would have with a sister? Meaning, how many white women have multiple baby daddies, so to speak? How many white women have daddy issues? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, could that be where he's coming from at? And that's why they wouldn't have not so much baggage. I'm not talking all, I'm just talking majority, so to speak.
Yeah.
Right, but before I throw my little 2 cents in, just to clear it up, he didn't say all white women.
Yeah,
some white women, like a nice little chunk of them don't give as many problems. Ain't nobody saying that they don't come with problems.
Right.
They don't come with as as many.
Yeah, because some black chick gonna hear this.
Yeah,
they're
gonna
make it a problem. Oh, who the fuck you talking to? See, here we go.
Right.
That's what I'm talking
about.
about.
We're talking about on average.
Right.
You know, black people, let's be
Generally
honest.
speaking.
When you think of certain things, when you hear two people got in an argument over chicken, one died, you do not think it was Asians. So we're talking on average.
On average.
Hell, if it's over Chinese food, it's probably niggas. Be real.
No, let's keep
Depending on what
All that shit fried rice, man, we gonna whoop his ass.
True enough. But I agree with that though. You know, like I've never been in an interracial relationship, but it just seemed like is more. I don't even know. Like I kind of appreciate the nagging of a sister because I don't think it's coming from a place of like irritation. I just think for the most part, a lot of times when all that nagging happen, they go about trying to elevate us in the wrong way. Versus.
So basically, you saying they mean well.
Yeah, they mean well, and then like you know, it's different ways you could support a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like you could be in somebody's corner more than different ways. You know, like when you think of like a boxer, they coach in their corner, telling them what to do, but then they got their cut man. Right. You know, in their corner doing something. You know, it's different ways you can receive that support, and I think like as far as the nagging go for. You know, like sisters and stuff, you might not get that on the end of a white girl, but I think it's coming from a certain area. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe they don't know how to nag though. Because white women really don't know how to argue in my book.
Yeah, and that might be the case. Maybe they don't know how to nag or argue or whatever. So you know they you know choose not to fight and just roll with them punches.
Yeah.
Versus a sister that might have had to, you know,
all her life.
Yeah, all her life I had to fight. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't know. You know, it's just a matter of comfort because of course we gonna get the ones on there talking about you know they nagging and stuff. You intimidated of a strong black woman. It ain't none of that. It's just one of those situations where you gotta know how to play your cards.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I've always felt a lot of times we have the mindset of the grass is always greener too.
True.
You know, because I got a cousin. He grew up around trailer park white people.
Right.
And when he talk about them, they just sound disgusting. I mean, raccoon eating, you know, walking outside barefoot 24/7.
I've seen it.
Fucking their cousins, you know. So it's like
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I think it's like you kind of think like, man, maybe they are just as good or even better.
Yeah.
And then I also think that a lot of black men, especially nowadays, they can't handle black women. Like a real strong black woman.
Well, shit, can a black woman handle herself? A strong black woman? She act like she got issues her damn self.
I guess it depends on the strength. Like I'm talking about a woman that's ready to go out there and get that money. Like a lot of men can't handle it no more like they used to. It used to be you I ain't gonna say competed, you know what I mean? But you kind of was like, okay, look, we finna try to get the house and the car and go on a vacation. Now it's like a lot of guys sit back and say, man, you know what, that's all you want to be on. But it's not that that's all they want to be on.
Right.
You just can't afford it because you ain't got no job.
Yeah, true enough.
You know what I mean? But you get what I'm saying.
I hear you.
Because that same black man that's got the job, the crib, and the house, the car, man, when you walk into the club sometimes, you ain't even got to throw your money out because you know what I'm saying?
Your presence, your aura.
It just let them know. You know what I'm saying?
It's tripped up because, you know, I always felt that, you know, a woman can make, a woman in a relationship can make let's just say she make $100,000 a year, right? Mm-hmm. And the dude make $40,000 or $50,000 a year. I always felt if she know that dude can sit here and say, you know, true enough, you made $50,000 or $60,000 more than me, but I can take care of myself.
Right.
She cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I always felt that, you know, that's why I always felt that I had no problem dating somebody who made more than me. Yeah. As long as you know, shorty, I don't need you now. I can support myself. I mean, what you have is beautiful. Right. But nigga, you know what I'm saying? I can support. I am going to eat.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
But that bring up an interesting parallel between, you know, black women and should I say women of color and versus white woman, I feel as if there's always like some struggle for power, or you know, that there's always some type of push for, you know, oh, I got 6 figures, I don't need no man. The independence, so the man state of independence in a black woman has kind of made white women more accessible.
So you saying it may be the point that black women feel they have too much to prove or something? Something like that?
Yeah, something like that. Like they got too much to prove, and they feel so independent that they don't know how to let a man be a man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can make 6 figures. You could make that 100,000. I could bring in 50. But if I still can't be the man, if it's a situation where, oh, since you the breadwinner, you finna call all the shots, you know, well, I make more money than you, I don't need you, woo woo, then I don't gotta be here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Versus Becky, she making that same 100,000
but
that you doing, but she make me feel like a king. She make my 50 look like 100.
Actually, Becky gonna give you your own shit so you can develop something. Y'all be on the same level. You ain't even gonna have to have that.
And her father gonna look out for you.
You ain't even gonna have to worry about that.
No, Pops ain't looking out.
Oh, no, man.
I'm gonna tell you like that. You good with Becky? Pop's gonna get you a car wash.
Right. All you need is
Pop's gonna get you a car wash.
all you need
Gonna get
is
you
a
a
doctor
stinking
shirt.
Lincoln.
You know, a couple of khakis. You see undercover brother. It don't take much, man. That's all you need, man.
Set you
know
up
what I'm
somewhere
saying?
in Jersey
White
City.
she devil, here I come.
Right.
But you know, to play the devil's advocate, I think when you got the women dealing with the men like making 50,000, like them be the kind of dudes that, you know, the women run over. Those be the same dudes that can't fix shit in the house, don't want to take the garbage out, paying to get the snow shovel, you know, the snow removed. So it's kind of like, yeah, you paying it, but when you need something, you in my pocket. I always felt like if you was a man, you know what I'm saying, it's 3 things every man should have. A Phillips screwdriver, you know what I'm saying, some great duct tape, you know, I mean for real, and his own car.
Make that 4 in a black suit. Every black man should own a black suit. For some reason, I think every black man should own a black suit. But go ahead.
And when I say your own car, I'm not talking about you gotta have it in your name, this, that, and the other, but you gotta have a way to get to it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta be able to, because those 3 things to me, that's like our independence.
I'm laughing on the Phillips screwdriver.
Because I've been in the house. I would not say this man's name. I've been in the house. I said, pass me a Phillips. He said, how you know the name?
Oh, he didn't say that, did he?
You see my face, right?
Okay.
Look at me.
He did say
Roll
it.
him.
He did say it. He did say
How
it.
you know the name?
How you know the name?
Of the Phillips screwdriver.
And he's in his 30s.
Oh, wow.
You know.
Oh, wow.
Right. So, that, yeah. You see how you fucked up?
Hey, because I'm stuck.
I don't even want to continue the show after that shit.
I
I'm about to say you should have stabbed him with it.
Right, you know.
I went to this girl like, ooh, you a good one. You know what I'm saying? My daughter would never marry a motherfucker that don't know what a Phillips
A
is.
Phillips.
You know what I'm saying? Now, because he's not corporate. He's not the, I never get my hands dirty dude. You know, so it's like,
How the fuck you didn't know what a
spoiled
Phillips?
and pampered then.
Oh.
So wait. So he's not corporate, but he don't get his
Right.
hands dirty either.
Yeah, you can't. You see what I'm
does
saying?
he do? Right, okay, you don't want to get into it.
Because then he gonna be like, you bogus as hell,
Right.
dog.
Wait, no, he bogus as hell. But
And I told him that, man. I'm not saying he's, because his girl is not black.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like,
But that go back to what we was just saying though, because had that been a black woman, she would have been all in his ass. Get up, get a job, do this, woo woo, and it's
but
coming
shouldn't
from
she
a
be
good
that though
place.
if you don't know what a Phillips is?
Well,
And that's true. And I feel as if that's true, but like I said, it's a
And you know what? That
different form of
real
support.
quick, that leads me to this. To me, that's what makes black women more empowering than a white woman.
What you mean, short?
Like, she'll tell you, get up, go get a job. I mean, a white woman to do it too, but it's easier. She could probably get you a job. It's not like you got to get up and go do it on your own.
See, but why would... See, this is my thing with that. Any woman, why are you telling your man to get up and get a job? You see what I'm saying? I mean, if you met them unless you telling me that this nigga was so depressed when you met him, he had a job, and then, he lost his
shit
job,
went wrong.
and now he just don't want to go out and back in the workforce. But from the motherfuckers I know, if a motherfucker been working 10 years, they get laid off, after a couple of months, they get bored and they say, look, man, I'm not used to this, and they go work it.
Yeah.
So in that sense, you talking about a chick who chose a nothing ass nigga, and now she mad that she chose a nothing nigga and not try to change him to something.
Which is chicks, period, these days.
You know what I'm saying?
That's another good point. Do y'all think that white women look at black men like black women do, as far as I could change him?
Nah.
Yeah, I don't think so
Yeah,
either. Now that I would say I don't think they do.
Yeah.
I think they accept you for who you are and just they rock with it.
Right.
Yeah. And
Right,
then-
exactly.
Yeah.
A black woman will always see your potential. And a lot of times,
See,
dudes'
but-
potential is just what they are. Just deal.
Yeah.
See, but that's the thing about black women. They see that potential. You know what I'm saying? And that go back to what I was saying about the nagging. I think that nagging or whatever, you know, the coming with all the problems and all that, that come from a good place. It's just like it's misguided. I want to say that's probably not the word I'm looking for, but
Maybe they overdo it.
yeah, either they overdo it or they're not doing it the right way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you know, a word I've been using a lot lately is tact. You gotta do things tactfully. You know, the way you say things, the way you handle things, and I think that's kind of a flaw when it comes to black women. You know, they saying the right shit, but they not saying the right shit the right way. You know. And if it was kind of altered how they said it, then maybe you like, damn, you know what, this motherfucker right. You know, instead of I gotta come home, hear you all the goddamn time, always got some shit to say, you know.
Yeah, because the brother can't get defensive.
Yeah, brother.
But anybody can get defensive. Anybody get defensive if they feel you coming at them.
So it's like, man.
You know what I mean? But like I said, at the end of the day, I think a lot of that has to do with you meet somebody and now, like you said, you see their potential. And maybe you're going to get upset because they're not trying to reach their potential.
Right. Yeah.
But is that their fault in a sense? Because you're trying to, because you can't change anybody. I'm sorry. And here's the thing. It's funny that they try to change a motherfucker that's 35.
Yeah.
You can't change a motherfucker 35. You can't.
I would say after 25, it's
Right.
it's
He
a rough
is who
go.
he is, she is who she is. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker ain't never been able to keep a steady job at 35. Damn it, at 36, he's not going to keep a steady job.
Shit, at that point, you know not to fuck with that person.
Right, but you try to change him. And then they use the old, I would leave, but I love him. I love her, you know, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean?
And another reason why I just couldn't see myself with them, they don't have, I mean, white women, unless they grew up in the hood, you know, yeah, they only white because of skin tone, but if they didn't grow up in the hood, they don't have the same taste buds, you know? I mean, it's certain foods I like to be prepared. You know, I've never heard nobody go crazy over a white woman's deep dish macaroni and cheese. Right. You know what I'm saying? I've never heard somebody go crazy over a white woman's fried chickens. You know, just the stuff we get on the regular from our mom.
And just to go back to what we were just saying, it's funny, like we saying you don't change nobody. Have you ever heard a brother say, or, you know, a brother try to change a white woman and try to make her into a black woman?
Yeah, they come with some. Yeah, they come with some real.
Do they do that?
Yeah.
Oh, I never knew they would do. I never heard too many brothers that be like, man, he trying to change this. He trying to make this white woman he date black. Trying to get her to cook macaroni and cheese.
Oh, you mean like that?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant just trying to lie to themselves so they can fuck with it.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been there before, you know?
No, I mean, like, you know, you got brothers that'll sit there and be like, man, you know what I'm saying? You know, they dating this white chick, and then they be like, baby, I need you to learn how to cook macaroni and cheese. I need you to learn how to fry chicken. I need you to learn how to cook season something. Or do they just accept it?
Yeah, they just accept it. Niggas are simple.
Right, but the female, that's what I'm saying, but a black female would meet a dude and try to change him. So, in a sense, maybe that's why, you know, I don't know if it makes sense, but, you know, maybe that's why.
It makes sense because that go back into the potential. Like, niggas, we tend to see shit at face value.
Man.
You know what I mean?
Man.
Well, whatever I see, that's what I'm getting.
Right. Hey, man, if I met you, you was my girlfriend, and you swallowed, damn it, when I marry you, you still gonna swallow. I figure that.
That's how I feel.
That's how I look at it.
You may get an off night, but it ain't gonna be
right. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know, Chris Rock said it best. He was like, man, look, You know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful what you do. You know, you give a dude a threesome and then you marry him. Damn it, we gonna get some bunk beds in this motherfucker. Shit, we trying to get down. You know what I'm saying?
Now that's another good point. Do you think, because you don't hear this neither, you know, like we hear all the good stuff about white women, but you never hear that they go to the mama-in-law house to learn how to make that man's meals.
Oh, yeah.
You know, now I will say sisters will do that. You know, sisters will, you know, learn how to make your meals from the mama.
I don't know.
Yeah, see, and then y'all, a lot of stuff y'all saying, y'all getting it from y'all generation.
Yeah.
Like it's a lot of motherfuckers in our generation that stepping into y'all clubs now. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers getting up there 24, 25. Now they able to get into the real grown and sexy club. These bitches ain't doing none of that shit.
Yeah.
I'm being honest. You know, like we was just at one of our homegirl house the other day, me and Short. I was surprised this motherfucker was in there cooking greens. I'm like, damn, this bitch in here cooking greens, bro. Like, I'm surprised. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, sure, he keep a few of them around, but it's like, damn, this bitch really in here, you know, cooking some soul food and shit. You know, she like, man, hold this pan while I dump these greens over here. I'm like, I got you.
Damn,
you know what I'm saying? I ran to the
that.
stove and was like, damn, this bitch cooking greens. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but it's like, bitches, they not doing that now. You know what I'm saying?
About the generational gap in
it's a generational gap in a lot of this shit.
Yeah, the everyday shit that we look at that we don't even think about sometimes.
Yeah. You know, we missing a lot of that shit. You know,
I think it's the white girls in y'all generation coming up here,
and that's what I'm saying. The white girls in our generation, they thick them motherfucker. They out here doing twerk videos and shit. I'm finna holler at one of these hoes in a minute.
I'm sitting there trying to think, have I ever really messed with a chick who's never been the cooker or something like that? I don't think I ever ran into a chick like that.
Because that's been passed down to that generation. I think somewhere along the lines, it just. Somewhere along the lines, somebody just didn't either have the time or feel like it was necessary to teach those skills. So it skipped one generation and just fucked everything else up. Because, you know, a lot of this shit is passed down. You know, like, you know, when y'all was coming up and stuff, you know, you used to look up at your big brothers or whoever was y'all, you know, father type figure or whatever have you. This would be the person teaching you how to throw a football, how to change something on the car, woo-woo. A lot of niggas today, we on our own. You know, we learn this shit as we go. We don't have nobody that's, you know, yo, this what you got to do. You got to get this straight like this. You know, a lot of the females in our generation don't got no mama that's in the kitchen like,
y'all ain't got big mama.
Yeah, we don't. They don't got big mama.
Y'all ain't got big mama.
You don't got big mama.
You know, I blame that on this whole independent bullshit.
And that's what I'm saying.
Pushing the girls to be more independent, meaning schooling and getting your money, which is cool.
Which is cool.
But, you know, that them Sunday mornings and evenings, you can be in there with your mom.
Yeah.
They made it seem like cooking was like a form of you know, degrading.
Yeah, like a
form of slavery.
Yeah, like you ain't gonna be cooking for that nigga all the time. He can make his own food. Go to his mama's house and go to McDonald's. They made it like it was a sin to cook.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And that's what a lot of that shit done came down to. Cooking and cleaning and all that shit is a sin. So when you do find one, especially in our generation, that cook for you, clean for you, know how to make some soul food and shit. Shit, that one definitely staying around.
Yeah,
you
but
know,
that one crazy as hell. Shit, we get one or the other now. We don't get all of it. Yeah. I've been looking for the package for the longest.
I ain't think about that neither. And then I think if you like step back and I mean, let's just be real. They love our whatever genre. They love our music. They love our style, clothes.
Oh, black
of course they love our food.
Man. We just cool,
right? So of course they gonna learn how to cook this shit.
Yeah, see, and that's why I don't believe in a whole cultural appropriation shit. Cause these motherfuckers just want to be like us.
Hell yeah.
That's all that shit is.
Ass injections.
That's all that shit is, man. You know what I'm saying? And anytime the motherfucking cornrow on the black girl could be a cornrow, but on a white girl that's called the mini twist or some shit.
Yeah,
That's what they call it.
That's what they call it,
twist.
man. They just want to fucking be like us, man. Don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't believe in none of that cultural appropriation shit, man. We just look better than these motherfuckers in everything we do.
Yes,
You know what
it
I'm
is
saying?
something about a system, man.
It is. It's
something about
it.
them, but man,
There's something about it, man.
It's organic. Their bodies are organic. No
That's what I'm
GMOs.
saying.
You know what I'm saying?
but I can't lie, man. Like I said, I never dealt with a white chick, but boy, physically, they getting up on these motherfuckers, man. They getting up on them.
Think about that too, though. Like, in order for like guys who don't really fuck with them to fuck with one, they gotta be like the top notch.
Yeah, they gotta be the top
You know what I'm
notch. They
saying?
gotta be the top
But
notch.
a white dude can grab an average black woman.
Yeah.
They that cold. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the fuck with like, and then you know what? I'm gonna be real. You know, some of you brothers piss me off when y'all do come around with that busted ass white girl.
Oh,
I mean,
the big fat white
Yeah,
girl.
the trailer park.
They got they got the wart on the side of the nose.
What do you gotta pay for that? I mean,
Got the wart on the side of the nose.
y'all piss me off with that.
Wait. Maybe that's how they know they gonna get their car wash, right? They got their car wash.
That car wash, yeah.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Can't be looking all wet, got that funny smell to it and shit.
Well, you know, I deal with corporate America, and I will tell you this: that is true about white people, white women, and everything. When it rains and they're wet, they do smell like dogs.
Yeah,
Don't nobody say that shit, and they smell like bologna. Don't give up nobody. They smell like bologna, man.
Bologna and hot dog water.
For real.
What is
They
it?
smell like bologna, man. For real. I'm like,
That's just
God
the truth.
damn.
That's just
They
the
do.
truth.
I can't explain it. You know what I'm saying?
hot dog water.
They do. They all look alike and smell like bologna. You know what I'm saying?
With a mix of corn in that shit.
I can't explain why, but they do, man.
And it's a smell that when you smell it, you know they there. So it's not like it's their house or their car. That's them.
My bologna has a first name, nigga. Shit.
WHITE. Man. But I do want to talk about one more.
Okay.
Because I kind of want to piss the sisters off, but at the same time, I want y'all to learn.
Right.
Let's see y'all can learn. The bottom line of his whole statement: white girls are just more fun. There's no other way to put it. Now, not even dealing with them, I would agree with that.
See,
Now, the reason why I agree, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna be quiet. A lot of times when you with a sister, the most you're gonna do in a relationship is go out to eat.
And go to the movies.
Yeah, go to the
To
movies.
see Best Man Part 14, right?
And a lot of that involves sitting down.
Ooh.
Now, they'll do a lot of fun things when it involves the kids.
Ooh.
But, I mean, honestly, do you think black women do a lot of fun things with their man?
I can't say I've been in relationships with plenty of black women where we did a lot of things, you know, other than just going out to eat or going to the movies. You know, so I kind of disagree on that one.
You do?
Yeah, I disagree with you on that one, Steve.
Okay, give me 3 fun things you and a black woman did as far as on a date. After y'all was together for 3 months.
Go-kart racing, paintball shooting. You was around with that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I agree with him on that. Well, as far
No,
as
a few times.
I'm not saying they won't. I'm just saying on average. If you made a
On
list,
averagely
list.
speaking, yeah, I
you see
agree
what I'm
with
saying?
that.
You made a list. Like dates we did that didn't involve movies and dinner versus dates we did that was something.
but hold up,
you're saying like the majority of the okay.
But in the woman's defense, living in Chicago, if it's not dinner in the movie, what else is there really to do? And I said there's not anything else to do.
True.
But what is it really do? The typical date is dinner and a movie. You know, especially in the winter months, you can't say, okay, let's walk down to Buckingham Fountain and shit and walk around, blah, 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 blah. You know.
Yeah, but you can't go shoot pool. You can't.
Right,
go
exactly.
I mean,
I
you
think
can't
that, I think that depends on who y'all are.
Tag and shit.
You know, life is what you make it.
Yeah, I'm not really too sure if I agree with him on that. Well, overall, maybe he's speaking that as, you know, he's in Hollywood, so to speak, so they may have a larger variety of shit to do.
Could be.
You know what I mean? You know, they could go to red carpet events and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know, we don't really do that, but typically it is a sit down
Yeah, it's like dinner in the movie.
Yeah, you know, especially when you just getting to know a motherfucker.
Okay, this gonna be an off-ball question, but I'm sure y'all know. Is Coco black or white? She black?
She fine.
Yeah, fine.
I don't even deal with white women. She fine.
I think Coco's white.
She white?
Yeah, she's white. She's white.
she's
Okay.
white,
I believe so.
Yeah.
100% case.
But you know something? She's fine. But you know what I never could deal with? I never could deal with me knowing that shit on her body is fake.
Yeah,
That's that I know it. Now, if I met you and you had fake titties or whatever, but they were there before I got there,
yeah.
I guess I could deal with it. But if
so
I seen you
Coco before it,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's like known.
She been like that.
But then it's known that it's phony. She actually said it's phony. You know what I'm saying?
That one me.
You know, the only thing I could accept like that would be a weave. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna even lie to you.
And she rock a lot of those too.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, if I got a lady and, you know, her titties was a C cup, and then, you know, next thing you know, they're a D cup. I like them big, but it's like, that's not you.
Yeah.
Something about it just never sat well with me. So I do say that when it comes to a lot of white women, they really do a lot of plastic surgery. And I hate the fact that sisters now do a lot to plastic surgery.
Yeah, because y'all don't have to.
They don't need to.
They ain't
nothing but good cooking they missing
unless
out
you
on.
reconstructing because of accident or injury.
Yeah, I've not really been a
that.
fan of that.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
So that
I mean, black don't crack unless you under the knife. Look at
I
it.
never really dug the whole plastic surgery thing, man. Like you said, unless it's like,
Yeah,
you know,
come
you
back
was
to
in an
us, Lil'
accident
Kim.
or something.
Oh my god.
Like a fucking cat mouse woman.
She looked like one of them Chinese dolls.
No.
You know what I'm talking about?
I do, but that's what you made me think of. You may not remember this cartoon, but it was a cartoon called The Littles.
Yes,
Little mice rats. That's me out of Littles. I swear she like, well, just Google The Littles.
that bitch like a Fraggle.
Oh,
A black Fraggle.
Yeah.
don't do that to yourself.
Lil' Kim used to be the finest thing in the world to me.
Thank you.
No, it was just
like
a picture. It was just a picture you saw a fat cat on.
No, that's just tight.
Oh
It was always tight to
no!
me. Like I said, I like the attitude. You know,
I thought
I used to rap.
maybe because I thought Foxy looked bad. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, she was lizard lady to me.
Ooh, Foxy?
Yeah, she was lizard lady. Yeah, she fucked Jay-Z. She lost points. Sorry.
Well,
We
shit.
ain't gonna get off topic too much.
Yeah, okay. I'm about to say,
But
because
she did fuck Jay-Z. I couldn't fuck with him.
Kim fuck Biggie. You can't get no big worse than that. But,
I'm just saying, you know, big nigga got swag.
nah, here you go, nigga. Here you go,
Got that
nigga.
voice. You know, he was smooth like that.
Barry White smooth with it.
But yeah, you know, and hey, we welcome all the comments if y'all want to come with whatever you got to say, black women. But I think y'all may agree with us on a lot of these topics if y'all get together and talk.
I know a lot of black men, Mike.
Yeah.
I looked at it and was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we agree and disagree with a lot what he's saying, you know.
Yeah, see,
Because a lot he got to say because his wife is white. Let's be real.
Yeah, you gotta say that.
and
He gotta take up
that's
for
true.
his bitch.
Yeah, he
And the
got
producers of his show is white. So, you know,
true. So
when in Rome, right? When in Rome, do ass.
Yeah, I'm sure enough. But I mean, don't get nothing that we saying twisted. You know, we love our sisters, man. You know, I'm sure everybody here got, you know, a black woman or you know, with somebody that's of color, African descent, something like that. It's a lot of little nuances and differences that we notice, and maybe it's because for the most of us we on the outside looking in.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, I mean, every guy think this. You know, turn to your man and ask him some of these same questions. You
Don't
know,
ask him
and
when he's
then
drunk, though.
yeah, don't. True
Matter of
enough.
fact, don't ask unless you want to. Unless you,
You know, scratch that. Don't even ask,
Right,
man.
they ain't gonna do nothing.
Because I ain't in the business of breaking up
Right,
relationships.
they ain't gonna do nothing but nag about it. They ain't gonna do nothing but nag about it.
Then y'all gonna be tweeting us and ask them dudes, why do men lie?
you ever had hair from a white bitch?
Hey, that's all you gotta say, bro.
How do you work this ice pack? Hey, real quick, I'm gonna ask y'all. You know, just a thought I had. When you was a shorty, and this before you got into relationships, you was always, I guess you could say, trying to fucking horny after what, 10? You know what I'm saying? But like that 10 to 16 range of age, what was like your dream shit? You know, like what area? Mine was always Hawaiian. I always thought my wife was either Hawaii or Jamaica.
Ooh,
Man, I was Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican?
Still is.
Straight
Actually,
up?
I take that. Well, yeah, Dominican, Puerto Rican.
it is something about the Dominican motherfuckers. Oh my god,
They
that
do
accent,
now,
boy.
There's no competition between black women, white women, and Dominican women. Dominican women win.
Hey,
Yeah. They like sisters with Mexican, you know. What they say, a sister with a taco, you know what I mean?
Hey,
What about you, Court?
I don't know. I watched a lot of videos as a shorty coming up, And I always I was interested in black women, Brazilian women, you know, something that has some type of flavor to it. It wasn't until I got older, like around 18, 19, I'm like, man, I might need me a white girl, you know what I'm saying? and I'm just be honest, that's all I do. Pretty much talk about
that light bill came through.
Yeah,
so I need me a white girl.
Shit, I need somebody to help this 400 credit score.
Right, the credit really that important.
They said 400.
My shit is shot.
Shit, FICA bullshit.
Right, hell.
What about you, that nigga?
Man, for me, honestly, at 10 and shit, honestly, no bullshit. I say I don't date white women. I don't really fuck with them. But at that age, it was probably white woman. But you know what? That was Skinner Max. Skinner Max, that's what I call it. Skinner Max taught me all that shit, man. Real sex, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know, every so often they have like, you know,
Skinner Max.
Yeah, Skinner Max, baby. You know what I'm saying? Shit. They used to have like, you know, Real Sex used to come on HBO and all that, Sex Bites and all that. You know, every so often they'll sprinkle a little dark thing in there.
Every so often.
But shit, I mean, I was just on, you know, white women. I just really thought, okay, my woman's supposed to have pink nipples. I said pink nipples. You know what I'm saying? That's what I thought. You know what I mean? But as I got older, you know what I'm saying? Teenage wise, then I started seeing teenage. You know, I ain't gonna say I started seeing, but you know, now you know the teenage black women where I'm growing up at. That's attracting to me. Now I can separate the two. But at 10, shit, I ain't see shit but white porn. So that's what I thought. You know, every man should have one. You know what I mean? So
white porn always look nasty.
But not at 10.
For me, not at 10.
I don't know at 10 though. At 10, it was just like it is what it is.
I think porn period back then, even the black porn looked kind of nasty. Like the women had like the nappy hair on the coochie.
No.
That was in though.
But I didn't know that. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't like my hair being nappy, so why you nappy hair?
Right, that's what I'm saying. The white women, you know, the pussy hair was smooth and shit. That's what
they
I'm
had the
saying.
little landing strip.
Those pinkish and you know.
Hey man, what I know, I'm 10.
Right. I'm saying it was just me. You know?
All I know, you know,
This shit is amazing.
all I know is real sex diaries, red shoe diaries. Remember that shit?
Red Shoe Diaries.
You know what I'm saying? Sex bites.
No, what was the other one on HBO?
You know
With the guy that Dream On.
I remember Dream On.
Every episode.
Oh man, I remember all that shit, man. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Real sex.
Yeah, they like on Real Sex 110 now, ain't they?
It should be on 18,000.
I see it all up to 22. I see it all up,
You
motherfucker.
ever watch Cat House?
Yeah, Cat House.
Bunny Rat. The Bunny Rat.
That's the spot where Lamar got popped off at.
Wait,
On the
let
Bunny
me
Rat.
tell y'all a quick story, man. I remember I was like maybe 14, 15, and my neighbor who stayed upstairs, she was a female, and I ain't never hit too. I just had to throw that out. But you know what I'm saying? She was 14, and her brother came over
like
one day.
What if?
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up. You know what I mean? So we was like, it was funny because, you know, her brother came over, he's same age as us, and we was bullshit. You know, back then at 13, 14, you really tell motherfuckers you was watching Real Sex and shit. We sitting there bullshitting, and he was like, man, what time is it? Now, man, he the same age as me. He's like, what time is it? He was like, I was like, man, it's like 10 o'clock. He said, oh, shit, I got to go. Like, where you going? We all on the porch. He's like, shit, Real Sex on. And everybody like, oh, you look at that shit too. Ever since then, I was like, I don't give a fuck about telling motherfuckers I look at porn. He was 14, like, nigga, I'm ready to go look at Real Sex. I will be back in an hour. Right. I said, my motherfucking man. I thought I was going to catch a rerun. I said, fuck it, I'm ready to go too.
Yeah, well, you didn't want to be the first one.
Right, I didn't want to be the first one, you know.
Back then, you didn't want to be the first league because you're going to miss something.
Right, you're going to miss something. But yeah.
As soon as you left, such.
Right, but yeah, you know, white women, you know, that's what I was digging at 10. Because that's all I really knew. It's all on TV. You know, like I said, Cinemax, TMC. Yeah, Skinemax, my fault. You know what I'm saying? All that shit, man. It taught me shit. Hate to say it, but hey, Cinemax taught me all my moves. I just, you know, boosted them up as the years go by. You know, I'm like, okay, I probably was making love at 14 because, you know, they were slow with it. So I was like, okay, I think you got to be slow with it. You know what I mean? You know, so it is what it is. So, hey.
Well, that's our take. And, of course, Ice-T, if you ever want to come on the show and, you know, explain this even more, please feel free to hit us up. And
Or leave your comments at Stezo Radio.
Yeah, and when you do leave your comments, go ahead and do hashtag Stezo White Girl.
Right. That's Christina Aguilera. Nah, I think that's a perfect term for dope though, white girl. I ain't gonna lie. When they came up with that one, that was
that shit was genius.
That was genius. Alright, y'all catch us up later. Same Stezo time, same Stezo channel.
Bring your white girls with you.
Holla.
Bring them Dominican ones too.
Oh, you do that, they might not leave.
Yeah, buddy.